Okay, today we're going to be writing linear inequalities, and we're going to use the stuff that we've learned previously. And I'm talking about the inequality symbols. Remember, we're using these. And we have to know what each one does. So if you remember, dashed line and shaded below is going to be less than. No line underneath, okay, because it's a dashed line. Dashed line and shaded above is greater than. So we're going to be using those symbols, and this little key will help you figure out which one you're going to be using. Solid line are going to have lines underneath, okay? And if it's shaded below, it's less than. So this one's less than or equal to, that's solid. Greater than or equal to is going to also be solid, and it's shaded above. So make sure you're writing this down on your paper. Okay, so out of these four, which one do you want me to do? What problem do you want me to do with you? Because you're going to do all four of them, and I can help you with one. Let's do problem number 4. So we're going to do number 4. I'm going to make this bigger. Okay, for all of these, you're going to need pretty points. You need at least 2 pretty points, and we're going from left to right on all of them. So I'm going to pick 2 pretty points on this one, and I chose number 4 because it's harder to tell where the pretty points are. So I'm going to pick them out for you. There's one right here, and then the other one is right, let me see. Yeah, right here. Okay, so make sure you put those dots on your paper. And remember, we're going from left to right. And we need to fill out most of these things. So 1, what type of line is this? It's dashed. So right here where it says line, we're going to put dashed. Okay? And what type of shading? Is it above the line or below the line? So if I pick a point, right? Look, did I shade above or did I shade below that point? Below. So this is shaded below. So what symbol am I going to use? Look at the key that we just wrote on up here. It's dashed and we're shaded below. So I'm going to use this symbol, less than. Okay? So let's write that down. Our symbol is less than. So I'm going to start my equation with y less than. Okay? I still need a slope and I still need a y-intercept. Did we find a y-intercept on this problem? Is there a y-intercept? Where? Positive 1, right here. It's where it crosses the y-axis. Donde cruza la y. Okay? That's positive 1. So right here, B, that's your y-intercept, so we're going to put 1. Okay, the y-intercept is always your B. Now let's do the rise over run. From this point to this point, how much did I rise? And how much did I run? So we're going to do bunny hops. Don't count this point. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I went up 6 and over 1. So what's my slope? 6 over 1 equals what? 6. You just divide, right? 6 divided by 1 is 6. So my slope is 6. My y-intercept is 1. Can I finish my inequality now? Y less than what? 6x plus 1. Okay, so you guys can do the other 3. You need to write down what type of line it is. Did they shade above or below? Pick out the inequality symbol. Get the slope and the y-intercept. Okay? On the back. Everybody, let's go to the back. We have this thing up here. I'm not going to use it because we printed out some foldables for you. So I'm going to show you how to do the foldables. On the foldables, there's lines. That's where we're going to cut. Okay? And then on the back, there's, I'm going to put this up here so that you can copy it down to your foldable. Because right now, it only has these numbers. It has x plus 6, it has x minus 3. So these are key words that you can use for adding, words that you can use for subtracting, words that you can use for multiplying, for dividing. And then at the bottom, these are words that you can use for less than. Okay? These are words that you can use for less than or equal to, greater than, and greater than or equal to. So I'm going to give you some time in a little bit to copy those down. And then at the bottom, you have word problems. And the other day, we were writing, okay? So now we're just going to use those key words from the foldable to pick out which one is the best one for that problem. So I'm going to give you some time to do those by yourself before I give you the answers. Okay? Any questions? All right, make sure you raise your hand if you need any help throughout this lesson.